Hey guys, thanks for taking the time to come over and watch my vlog. This is not the vlog, this is me recording something to put in front of the vlog before you guys watch it. I recorded everything for the vlog, all of the content, a couple of days ago, and as I was working on it, I found out that it didn't all turn out quite the way that I had anticipated. I'm using a new phone because I don't have, a fancy schmancy professional level camera, so the audio and video quality isn't quite up to par with what I wanted it to be, so I had to cut a lot of things out that I didn't want to share with you guys just because they're just not really an acceptable quality to actually share with you guys. They didn't really turn out very well, but there were a lot of things that I shared with you guys in the vlog that I want to be able to share with you, and I don't want to have to go out and re-record them because it feels a little bit fake. It feels a little bit forced if I'm going out and like saying the same things line for line. Which I hate to have to do. So the stuff was too good to throw out, and I really want to share it with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and share it with you, but I just wanted to make this ahead of time to basically excuse the poor audio and video quality. So hopefully in the future there'll be a better quality. I'll probably stick to just recording inside with my fancy schmancy webcam and all of my controlled environment. But I want to take you around town and show you things and around here on a nice day. But I had to end up cutting out almost all of the stuff that I had recorded to share with you guys just because it just looked like utter. Either way, the things that I did get recorded I felt were just too true and original. I said what I wanted to say and it came out the way that I wanted it to, and so I really wanted to be able to share that with you regardless, so enjoy! Anyways, this is the part of the vlog where I guess we'll cover a little bit of what's going on as far as the stream goes and things like that, because I know that's the reason that a lot of us talk and hang out in rooms like that. That's the only reason that you come here, right? It's for the games. It's all for the games, isn't it? But yeah, I mean, I've been doing a lot of things recently, and well, I absolutely love casting. Casting is like my biggest focus, and it's what I want to do with my time. And the way that I want to be able to interact with you guys a lot of time. I do like to do a lot of other things as well. So I've been working on a lot of other projects recently as far as YouTube videos go, animations, music, just art, photography, and just in general there's been a lot of different things that I've been working on outside of just Twitch, outside of just live streaming. And so that's kind of taken me away from you guys a little bit, but also just during the move, it's been a bit hard for us to be able to stream, what with the confined quarters and being polite and respectful of other people's schedules and hours and things like that. But hopefully towards the end of this, everything gets brought together and I'm able to provide you guys with a lot more cool and quality content. I guess I'll go a little bit more over our lives with you now that I'm just sitting down and I can collect my thoughts a little bit better. But Robin and I we have intentions to basically find a place where we're stable in our lives and devote all the rest of our times towards our dreams, which of course sometimes we don't even know ourselves what those are, but basically we want to be able to work our jobs to be able to make our money and keep our house tied down and everything like that in a comfortable living situation, but we want to be able to give that like as little time as we need to while we continue to gear ourselves towards all of our dreams and projects on the side. So basically, for me, that means I started working at GameStop while we move into this home in Evansville, and for her it means working over at Joanne Fabrics is where she just got a job recently, which is really cool because a lot of people, a lot of the other workers there are really like on her level as far as activities and personalities go. They're all freaking awkward social introverts that enjoy cosplaying and geek stuff like that, and as well as crafting, obviously. 400 crafting, ascended armor, So we're going to start living in Evansville, we're going to be working these jobs, and hopefully during that time I can continue working, 3-4 days a week, and I can continue to stream regularly every evening for the bit of time that I have, longer on the weekends, while managing to upload, all this different YouTube content on YouTube, as well as a lot of other projects that I'm working on in the side right now. And another really big goal of ours is to be able to start attending conventions again more regularly, because that's something that we've missed out a lot on for the past couple of years here. Actually, it's years. It's crazy to say that. It's crazy to think about this, because like we've been together for so long now. Robin and I have, and I've known you guys, a lot of you guys, for a really, really long time now, which is ridiculous. Used to, it was something that we did more often. I mean, I met Robin at a convention actually, so. we used to do that a lot more often. Anime, video game conventions, and things like that. It's really just one of the highlights in my life. Some of my best memories are on these days or these weekends or whatever, on these trips that at conventions, the people that I meet and the activities that I take part in, the things I experience. You know, whether wild or tame or just whatever. There's just so many amazing experiences that happen at them, and every time that I remember that, I sort of slightly regret losing a little bit of time without being able to experience those things, just because the friends that you can meet there and the experiences you can have with them and the bonds that you can make, and just such great memories, truly compared to everyday activities. And that's not to say that every day is boring and drab or anything, but it's definitely not on the same level. It's like another YouTuber, and it's like Robin often quotes to me whenever I talk about, how a day has been. She says, pleasant, but not memorable, right? And that's something that really sticks with me, because I want every day to be memorable. I feel like every day should be memorable, and obviously we can't all live freaking next level lives of going out and hanging out in Dubai and or whatever, freaking driving around Monte Carlo and partying all night or whatever. But I would like to escalate my level of living a little bit as far as just how much of an experience and adventure it is. And so that's why I want to be able to get to the stable position where I can continue to be with you guys more often, and then be able to travel around at the same time and do more and experience more. That's where it's at for me. That's really where it's at for me, is traveling and meeting people. And a lot of times I get locked down in these less adventurous lifestyle where I sit in a lot and I don't do as much. And obviously that goes hand in hand with gaming and being a nerd and things like that. But it can still be an adventure. It really can. Life can be just as much an adventure as a game. This is becoming the most cliche vlog I've ever made in my life. But hey, whatever, right? So, let me lay it down for you guys. Life plan. Robin and I don't have a life plan of freaking woohoo around, nail each other, baby, married, that order, obviously that order, right? Buy a house, take care of your kids, divorce, die. We don't have one of those, right? We don't have the freaking 30-year plan or anything like that, but we have a rough outline of a 10-year plan, or at least a sort of guideline for how we want to live. And this is something that's more or less spurred by me, but basically we decided we don't want to spend more than a year of our life in one area at a time, as a general rule, to keep us moving around and experiencing more in our youth. So we lived in Jasper. We lived in there for 2 years, so we actually kind of overshot our deadline a little bit, but we've moved out now, and we're moving to Evansville. Hopefully we can live in Evansville for 1 year, maybe 2 at the most, and then take our next step. We've moved from, a place closer to home that we've known better to a larger city. Hopefully next time we can move states away here in the United States, or even to another country, and then continue to do so for about the next 10 years. Throughout our 20s, we want to be moving around every year to every 2 years, just to be able to experience more. But of course, that puts you in a really unstable position where, it's harder to keep up with potentially being able to cast and do all these things. But at the same time, casting as a career goes a lot better with being able to move around than a lot of other things, whereas you can't take potentially another job with you, or you have to relocate to somewhere where the same job is available. If you're a caster, you can take a computer and your gorgeous body anywhere you want to, and you're set. That's what you need, and that's what you've got. And so that's another big reason why I want to do this. Also, traveling and being able to meet all of you guys goes hand in hand with casting, traveling, and being able to see you guys all work really, really well together. So that's our goal. That's basically the place that I would like to be able to get to in life. I would like to be able to get to the place where, even if I have to work another job, part-time or something like that, comfortably, to be able to live comfortably, that's fine. But I would like to be able to uninterruptedly put out my content on Twitch, on YouTube, and just continue to work towards my other projects and have those support me, at least somewhat support me monetarily, so that in the meantime I can continue to travel around and attend gaming and anime conventions, at which I can meet new people and potentially meet you guys and things like that while I'm traveling around as well. because I absolutely love to see new places and I love to make experiences. You know, we've got this one life, and I'm not gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna get all morbid or freaking final on you guys right now or anything like that. But we've got this one life, and you know, we've got all the memories that we make in this one life, and I want to make the most of them. How are you still listening to this? Oh, you guys are the best. I'm gonna get up because my ass hurts from sitting on this wooden bench. And anybody who's actually been listening to me around me's ears probably hurt. And my hands hurt because they're cold. And because I am a huge wimp. Thank you guys for listening to that. I don't know what all I'm gonna cut and actually keep in this. And I don't know what else gonna make the cut or where. But there was a lot that I had to say. I kind of poured my heart and mind out. These are all just things that I don't share with you guys very often. A lot of times we interact on a goofier, kind of a more frivolous level. There's a lot of sarcasm and there's a lot of jokes and there's a lot of crude humor and things like that because it's always on the cast and whatnot. And I don't have the one-on-one time to be able to have a down-to-earth conversation with a lot of you guys, and so a lot of times that's what these vlogs ends up being. So if you're coming here expecting some like goofy, off the walls, you know, lighthearted, funny vlog, then I'm sorry that you didn't get that. You got the exact opposite of that. But hopefully the rest of my content can keep that craving satisfied for you. Hopefully. I like to think I'm a funny guy. I don't know. I think I'm actually gonna wrap this one up rather soon. I think I'm gonna like walk towards the house and just wrap this one up because I've been going on for this for a long time. And I think I'll make another vlog rather soon just to walk you around town and actually show you some other things. Because what I was really wanting to do today is show you a lot of the stuff that is around town here. A lot of the locations, and I was wanting to show you a lot of the locations and different stuff like that. But I didn't get to end up doing that because I actually ended up talking to you guys about #real talk, to quote some Game Grumps there. So yeah, we'll do a more lighthearted cast, and I'll take you guys around the area and show you everything there is to show you. But I don't want to run this video too long and then have it be like people coming in and going, oh my god, 30 minutes or 20 minutes on a vlog. Ooh, don't know if I want to click away my life on that. But yeah, I don't have an intro. I don't have an outro for Twitch or for YouTube, so every time I get to this point, I can't give you guys the whole, I'll see you in the next video, or like the whole, thank you guys, and whatever. I don't have one of those, so I'm just gonna leave you with a little bit of knowledge. I'm just gonna leave you with a bit of wisdom off the top, and I'm just gonna let you guys know. Jump cut right here because it's gonna take me so long to actually think of something. Don't build a home out of cardboard. It's flammable and it doesn't stand up in the rain for more than a few seconds, and then it might lean up in the rain or kind of fold, but it won't stand. But you can draw on it, that's a plus. It's kind of like those menus that they lay out for kids at like those restaurants where they give them crayons and stuff.